Uh, yeah. Yeah. All right, we're back for round two.
We're back.
Let's let these dudes know.
Good to go. All right. So we got Nate the Great. There we go.
Yeah.
That's good.
Nate the Great versus
On to the
McBuzzsaw. Gun Hands McBuzzsaw Parker.
Gun hands.
All right. So
That was
this is going to be.
He played lead guitar for a death metal band that was called Gun Hands McBuzzsaw.
That's sick.
Yeah, it is pretty sick.
Who do we like here?
I don't know, but why do we have Lavinia up on the screen? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, in both of these, if somebody was playing this and this, it's fucking up either one.
Oh yeah, neither one of them would like it very
Yeah.
much.
No, somebody could sneak it in somehow.
Well, I guess it doesn't really do anything against Scapeshift, does it?
Oh, Scapeshift. I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking Timur Rhinos for some reason. 'Cause I've seen him play Timur Rhinos so often. Timur Scapeshift. So hopefully we see some better hands than we've seen. We've seen him get just kind of stuck.
Who's
On
on
stream.
the play?
It's a good question.
We'll find out.
I think
soon.
that matters
Yeah.
a great deal for John.
I think it matters for both, really. Like,
Yeah,
it's a huge thing in the game in general. Being on the play is quite important. So we got interaction on John's side. We got.
I like this. I like this hand a lot for Nate. I'm into it.
Yeah, John's on the play, leading with the triome.
Oh, he drew a second living end. That's
Oh,
that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's right. All he needs to do is draw two
Draw two
briefs, and then they'll actually be really good.
And-
Which actually he should actually cycle right now. You cycle main phase
Yeah,
when you have a potential for grief.
he did not.
You fucked it up. I hope you watch these back
Nonsense.
because you fucked that up.
All right. Steam vents untapped.
Okay. Oh man, the beer didn't explode. That would've been hilarious.
Right. Yeah, they seem to have gotten their shit together on this run of beers.
Maybe we just got an old run or something.
Yeah, but it was like it was several times in a row.
It
though.
was like some old like COVID leftovers or something.
That's probably what it was, actually. Cigar City just had a bunch of COVID leftover bullshit that they had to work through.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Yeah, I think it's fire.
All right, I assume we will see cycling end the turn. He'll draw a
Yeah.
grief just to
That would be terrible.
He didn't
What?
draw a card.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, he didn't draw a green.
This is his first time.
He doesn't have to live for shame. Yep. Okay.
Does he not have a green source? Because he definitely got the wrong land if he does not.
It does not look like it from here.
Cycle main phase. Oh, he's got green.
Okay, yeah.
Cycle main phase. Look for that grief.
Whoop. Nope. Well, that's good
Okay,
though.
that's not a terrible draw. Here he goes. All right.
God damn, this deck is so on paper simple.
Yeah, so does he,
Oh, you didn't do
he's
it.
got to be worried about the counter spells. I think he's going to have to do the old trick where you try to violent outburst on your opponent's turn and then
Oh,
hope
for
to
sure.
draw another one on your turn because he doesn't have another one right now.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, he's just got it covered.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
force
he's got
is...
he drew the force. Okay, so he should just be good.
All right, what is what was
Yeah.
that?
Okay. This is a card. When you play Living End, always ignore this card. Nobody get like.
Yeah.
If your
yeah,
opponent keeps it in, you win.
yeah,
The card doesn't do anything.
for sure. You go so much faster. All right, there's The whale. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
And
I
step.
don't think he's given much of a shit about.
Mistake.
I think he's just gonna cycle a little bit more here. I think, and that's.
I don't love this. I don't love this. You do the thing.
I think he's fine for one more turn. He needs to do it. He needs to do it next turn.
I mean,
cycle.
I hate it, man. I hate it a lot.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. That's something. I think he's still in good shape as long as his next turn cycle he draw goes. That's what needs to happen on his next turn.
This game should be over already. He let this go too far.
All right, gonna take the.
Take the counter
You
spell.
don't. Well, you don't care about the counter spell, right? Because you got the force. So I would
I would take the
maybe
counter spell.
take the counter spell
I would
always.
take the counter spell.
So you don't have to worry.
He's
about
got he's only got one untap. Oh man, no, that's the wrong. That's all. That's the worst take because now he's gonna get it back when you living in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet. All lands.
Nate the Great, I'm changing your name to Nate, the dude that borrowed my living in deck and played it poorly on stream.
Well, just Nate the Great. Yeah. The fucking.
He's lucky that I can't
brackets.
actually fit that in the little
Brackets, not escape shift. Nate the
The
Great,
little
brackets,
text box
not
I'm given.
escape shift.
The what?
Nate the Great, brackets, not escape shift.
Well, living in.
Yeah, let me get
Yeah.
whichever. Whichever it is.
So yeah, for all you new living in aspiring living in players, the trick to playing living in is to living in as fast as possible. Even if what you're getting back isn't that great, living in as fast as possible.
Well, because the things are always good enough.
Yeah.
It's 5/5s with hexproof, and you only need a couple 5/5s to close the game.
All
out.
right.
Yeah, we all start at 20 life here, so.
He just needs to draw go.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's the most important.
If he draw goes now, he's fine. It has to. He has to
he's
do
gonna
that.
He's gonna do some more cycling, I guess, on his turn.
Yeah, if he continues to cycle, that's where we don't want to be. Because he has the pieces.
He is not cycling. That was just to come in and play tap. He's moving
Okay.
his turn.
Draw, pass. Draw, pass. Or
Pass.
yeah,
For the love of God, pass.
yeah, just pass, dude.
He's gonna cast it.
Well, he knows he has a counter spell, so he can't just cast it. You know what to do, Nate. We know you know. We know you know.
See, he's.
Damn it! Don't do it.
Don't do anything.
Don't
Just pass.
do it.
Pass. Watch this back.
That's why Violent Outburst is good.
Yeah.
There we go.
So the reason that you don't wait is because now you're getting into a part where you might have to potentially deal with two counter spells.
Yeah, that is the issue for sure.
That's why you do it when you can. Now, it's not going to matter here if that's the case. If we go counter spell, force your counter spell, another counter spell, you get to just untap
And then do it.
and do it
Yeah.
again. So that's fine. And also, don't forget, you don't have infinite living ends in your deck. So the more that you sit here dirtling around.
Yeah, he probably has one, right? Do you play 3?
Huh?
You play 3 living ends?
I play 4.
4? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So he's got 2. He's got 2 that are live.
What's the logic behind playing 3 versus 4?
Some people are stupid. Actually, the majority of people are stupid. Most people play 3. Like if you look up lists, I would say that it's probably
I have to assume the logic there, so it's less likely to be in your hand.
It's old man logic. It's old man logic because like it does absolutely nothing in your hand. That's always been the case. Living End's been a deck for a long, long time. But the thing is, the fact that you have grief,
Now there's
the extra living ends don't hurt you. So, yeah. I don't know what the logic is of playing 3.
Well, it's exactly that. It's
People are old.
They don't want it in their opening hand, but it is.
Oh, see, this is where the problem comes in. You know he has counterspell.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
is the problem.
All right, go ahead and force this. You got to force it. Make him use the other counterspell, and you're in
Yeah,
good
you have
shape.
to. If you don't, then you're completely.
Oh, you're
fucked.
dead. If you don't, you're just dead.
You have to do it. So does he have enough? He has enough.
Oh yeah, he's got
right?
plenty. He's still got that whale. It's not doing anything.
Yeah, he's good. Just do it, Nate.
So it should be a no-brainer here. Force negation.
All right. And now, yeah, he just gets to. And John does not.
He needs to. What you pitched is exiled.
There we go.
You don't want him getting free whales now.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
No free whales.
All right, so yeah.
Hey, he drew another
grief. Go ahead and do
grief
that
right now. Yeah, this is great. Just,
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
I guess you can grief after, which doesn't make any sense.
All right, well, he's got this one. There's some discussion. Okay, never mind. No discussion. The hand gesture.
Oh, you went too far.
There it is. Yeah, put that one on the bottom now. Yeah. It's the only good way to do that. All right. Living End. All right, so he's going to get a lot of dudes. John's going to get a Dryad, which if that if that matters, it's going to be so
I don't
comedically tragic.
Well, I don't think it will unless he has a way to get another land in play.
Yeah.
Which Dryad would do that. Yeah, it could matter. It could matter if he untaps. If he has an extra land to play and has Scapeshift in hand, yeah. That of course he's not because he's getting griefed. He should be. Both of these cards should be gone.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Nate kind of fucked up on that one.
Yeah, it's the first time, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. He says he's been building the deck, but I assume him building the deck is not actually playing the deck. So.
Yeah, he's probably watched it, which is different than playing.
Well, hopefully he takes my harsh criticism at face value when he watches this back. And I think this has just got to be a scoop now, right?
Yeah, normally I would have to assume so.
I think Nate's smart enough to know that you just always ignore Red and 6 in this matchup.
Yep.
All right. This is how good this deck is, John. You can play it as suboptimally as possible and still come out on top.
Oh, it's a good deck, man. It's good.
I like it.
It really needed the Horizons cards to be what it is now. Because without these cards, it wouldn't be the deck that it is. In any way, shape, or form. Huh?
Shardless Agent?
No, the
Shardless Agent was a huge.
Well, Shardless Agent was a big deal to have.
Grief is what made it.
It's grief and force
top
negation.
End deck.
Those are the cards that really
force,
make a big difference. Like,
that's true.
The extra Cascader, yes, because you had to play, but they had another Cascader. It made it cleaner. But in my opinion, the really important cards are the interaction with your opponent. And that's why when I said like the deck is so easy on paper, because like it is a simple thing, but knowing how to use those cards for free interaction when you need them, that's the thing that takes.
I love that this deck is like it's a better deck than it was before all those cards existed, but it was a fun deck back then. I played the shit out of it.
Oh, it was a fun deck for sure, but it
did
missing...
a very different thing. It was broken on a kind of a different level. It was more of a land destruction deck.
Really?
Yeah, it played like Simeon Spear Guide, Fulminator Mages, and it played Beast Within.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah, very different for sure. The current list is definitely the more consistent to do.
It's funny, it was the best deck against Tron ever, because like you just like turn 2 blow up lands, then turn 3 buy all your shit back and blow up more lands, and like so they're no longer playing land destruction, and this is still the best deck against Tron. It's kind of hilarious.
Beast with an Ignition, give him a 3/3, then take it away.
Yeah, well, see, before they had Shardless Agent, one of the Cascade spells is a black-red spell.
Yeah, you had to target a dude.
You have to target a dude.
So you had to play Beast within, so you could target one of their dudes.
Turn their lands into dudes.
Is Ardent Plead is new, right? Or is
no,
new,
no, it's just bad.
Well, it's that it didn't fit in.
You
deck.
have to play
colors-
white, and
the
white
colors
doesn't
didn't
make any
fit.
sense because white
Yeah.
doesn't have any good
Ardent Plea
cyclers.
has always been the restore balance cascader. It
It-
didn't.
it,
It wasn't
uh,
the living in cascader.
Living In used to be Jund back in the day, and it also played like some lists would play like Blood Moon in the sideboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're living in, how do you sideboard in this matchup?
In this matchup, I'm bringing in my artifact or my enchantment hate, which he's got.
He did. He brought in 2 forces.
He's got 2 forces. He's also got the 2-drop dude that he can bring in. Also, he's got Ley Line of Sanctity. I kind of like that.
Yeah, for sure, especially against the Scapeshift. Yeah, absolutely.
Although you can make the case that the one thing about Ley Line of Sanctity is it does fall victim to your opponent's stuff, and if he's playing enchantment
when
destruction of his own,
it has
doesn't
no
do a whole
value
lot.
in pitching.
It does not.
You
It
can't
does
pitch
not.
it to shit, and that's
It's probably not my favorite
kind of an
Ley
issue.
Line matchup, but I would consider it 100%. Yeah, Nate, when you're watching this back, the key is, man, you could have just what you did. You could have just done on turn 3. Like he would have countered, you would have countered back. You might have had to swing an extra time, but like it would have been over way faster.
Yeah, the threats are even a couple of them because again, everything's a 4/4 or 5/5, so that's
We do have
it's
3 twos
always
now.
2 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 3/2 is not. Yeah.
John, did you see the new white remand that they printed?
Yeah,
Or
it's
that they're printing?
interesting. It's interesting because it's also not exactly remand because it doesn't counter. It just puts it back so that
It's kind of better.
Yeah,
Kinda
it's-
better.
It's way better because it can get around.
cavern and shit.
Cavern, yeah.
So it depends what
And-
you're doing. Like if you're trying to have interactions with counter, which I mean that's not a thing in constructed formats, so it doesn't really matter. But
I mean, I think it's
It
kind of
also-
great if you're into white and you're into white. I mean, it's
oh yeah, no, it's a
There-
sweet
there are
fucking
no,
card for sure.
like white interaction of that sort doesn't really
Yes,
exist.
I'm
and-
sure I'll probably play a number.
Dodging mystical dispute is a big deal.
and a nice tempo play and card draw. Like
Yeah,
it,
no, it's
kind of
huge.
everything that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a little awkward. He kept a landlight hand, and he actually has a grief in hand, but I think he needs to cycle the architect, and so he can't actually grief right now. So he only brought in 2 copies of
The
of
Force. Yeah, I saw 2 copies of Force. I did missed if he brought any other stuff.
Another thing, so thinking about it a little bit more, I 100% would have brought in the Ley Line of Sanctity. The other reason is because of endurance. It shuts down endurance, and if I
yeah.
had to guess, I would say that John probably has a couple of those
Oh
in the
yeah,
sideboard.
I would
This target
absolutely.
player is great.
All right, so now Nate, don't hold on to that Beseiju. I would say in this match. Dress down, counterspell.
Dress down doesn't do a whole lot.
No, it doesn't really do anything. That's just you probably didn't have enough to bring in.
I
to
mean,
take that
it
out.
does turn. I guess it's good against grief. It turns grief into a 3/2.
Yeah, that might be what he's planning. Architects. I love that card. That's one of my favorite commons. Architects thought is fucking sweet. 2
It's
forces.
a cool card. It's not as good as you like it, but I mean, it's
Yeah, it's just a cool card. Like I like
Yeah,
interesting,
I get
fair
it.
cards. You know, like it's not power. I'm not saying it's powerful. I'm saying it's a well designed card.
yeah. I'm just saying. I know how much you love that card.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't like it as much as you do. That's all I was saying.
No, I know. Nobody likes just fair cards as much as I do. Because I care about the design of the card, not necessarily its power level.
Listen to this guy. Nobody likes fair cards as much as me.
I mean-
dude? I love fair cards.
I mean, you do like fair cards. Yeah, you were a control player, so you do like fair cards.
Not to mention, I shit on all the people that play combo decks, like all the time. It's like I actively seek out people to shit on.
Botanical Sanctum, that's good.
I'm a really good person when you think about it. All right, so
Oh no, get the Sanctum out first, man.
yeah, that would make sense.
Don't make a
He's
tap land
thinking
later.
he wants to.
Don't make a tap land later.
Yeah, he's decided that he would prefer that a land come in tap later.
That's
He wants to thin his deck. He's thinking about thinning right now.
Yeah, that's not. That doesn't matter.
This is not going the way of living. This was a bad hand.
Yeah.
It's hard to say it's a bad hand. There are no bad hands.
It could still get there.
It's a land heavy hand.
Yeah.
Or has become that. Anyway.
So was that a growth spiral that didn't put a land into play? I think it was.
Yeah, that's. Oh no, it did.
Did it?
Or
No.
did he untap and draw?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
no.
it was. Yeah, that's. So he's.
Fuck that card.
So
God,
I
that
hate
card.
Growth Spiral.
I hate that fucking card.
Well, I
It
don't.
looks
I don't
so
understand
good.
how you can play like a 35 land deck or whatever this is, and not hit land drops.
It defies logic, right?
It does defy.
It shouldn't
does
happen.
defy logic.
But
it really does.
on camera,
I do
concrete
think Growth
evidence-
Spiral is the biggest piece of shit I've
It
ever
is a
fucking
piece of
seen
shit.
before in my
It
life.
is a piece
I
of
hate
shit.
that card. I've played it, and it's not good. And there are people out there like Aspiring Spike that are saying things like it's a busted card, and like they're just, what are we doing?
So that's what everyone said when the card was spoiled, right?
No,
Everybody thought that.
No, he like there are guys like that out there like just spreading like lies, saying that it's like busted.
Well, yeah, no, that's
It's not
what
busted. It's just like so like medium, and by
Well,
medium I
that's-
mean bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying is when that card was spoiled, like everyone was like, "Oh my god, this card!" I thought I'm like, "Oh, they
It
put
looks
this.
great.
It looks
In
great.
paper,
it looks great." And then no, it's not. It's never great.
Oh fuck,
And it's
we're
because-
gonna cycle dress down and still miss a land drop.
A big part of why I think it's not good is because it's a spell.
Yeah.
Like if it was like a cycling cost or
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. If I'm considering playing Growth Spiral, I'm just gonna play Coiling Oracle because Coiling Oracle is a dude.
and isn't it a snake?
Yeah.
That's way better.
Yeah, dude. Coiling
That's
Oracle is
way
fucking
better.
sweet.
I also think there was a line miss here. I think last turn, I think Nate should just played out the borrower at this point.
Yeah.
Get a clock on there. It's a 5-turn clock by itself. Your opponent's missing land drops. I think that would have been a
So
pretty sweet way to go.
he's
Honestly, I might have actually, when that dress down was out, I might have actually pitched to the grief also and just got a clock on.
right.
Now his opponent's hitting lands, and so that my plays probably would have been bad. All right, he drew a living in, so I assume we're going to see a grief now. What you got, opponent? He just got all the things. A remand. Oh, that's good. I love this card. Soon to be available in white, so they say. Oh, you just let it happen. So, he could have forced there. It would have been very easy just to force there. He's like force flooded at this point. I think he should have, honestly. It feels bad on your turn to force a remand, but I think he would have been better served. No, you do. That's it. That's instant speed, buddy. Just go ahead and pass. Pass your turn along there. The funny thing is, though, McBuzzsaw, seeing him tap mana like that, now is thinking that he has Shardless Agent. He's totally thinking, oh my god, he's got Shardless Agent. Next level Nate over here doesn't even know it.
All right.
Next level Nate, that's a good nickname too.
That is a good nickname.
He's gonna have to live up to that one though.
Yeah, that's got to be earned.
Yeah, he's not
God
earning it in
damn
this
it.
match. I'll tell you that right now.
Hey man, he's green. He's green to the living end.
Yeah. Hey, it is St. Patrick's Day. If ever there was a day to be green, it's this one.
Exactly. All right, Dryad. Talk about green. All right,
what would be great here?
Ruh-roh.
Oh, Scapeshift and bounce the Dryad.
That would be
next level.
Yeah.
He'll probably just force it if that's what happens, but
Oh, okay. Did John pass?
I guess it was a pass.
I hope it's a pass. Okay. You just jam that thing? That'd be terrible. All right, got another cycler, curator of mysteries.
I just fucking play it. Oh man, tap 4 mana. Get that thing into play.
Is he still holding up a force?
He's got 2 forces. He's actually got 3 forces in hand. That's what I'm saying. He could have forced that remand earlier and got the grief into play, and he chose not to. When you're force flooded like this, just fire them off. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, it's the kind of the same thing. Like,
I mean, I do think he should have played the 4/4. I mean, like his opponent is on a real clock here.
Yeah.
And he's got answers to all the shit here. Like he's got a green card. He can kill this thing. I think he's just got it all.
Well, here you can just hard cast force too. Just
yep. You can start off with that, or
pitch.
Yeah, that's fine. It's
Whichever.
perfectly acceptable.
Okay. Now hard cast.
He's actually got 3 lines to win here.
Oh, sick.
Yep.
Why isn't he hard casting?
And he still can.
Yeah,
so.
he's got the hard cast force up just in case.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep, he's still got what he needs. So John is still doing the thing. Did he have enough to get a trigger? I think he did, right? Was it 5 or 6? What? What was that?
I think he scooped.
Nate scooped?
Yeah.
Oh, and he had the force in hand.
Yeah.
So he just let it happen, and yeah, they can still kill you without that thing. It's not like the Titan decks.
Yeah.
Or the Bring to Light decks.
Yeah, you should have just stopped that from happening.
What's the card that makes it's a blue instant that makes a sorcery? You can play a sorcery as an instant.
Quicken.
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 Yeah, they used to play Quicken. Back in the day.
That was my favorite.
In the olden times.
Quicken Scapeshift.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing for sure. It happened to me a couple times.
It's a must counter. Well, it's not quite a must counter, but it's good.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, if there's a thing you're going to counter, like he totally could have just countered it there and been, he would have just won. So there was no reason not to. Like I can appreciate like get the thing off the battlefield, but like or you just make sure they don't win by like countering the thing
like,
that the deck is named after.
I think it was Pro Tour Return to Ravnica, or it's one of those Return to Ravnica Pro Tours. A dude won with a blue-white control deck, and it's literally like I watch it once a year, like the finals. It's like so hilarious to watch this dude pilot this deck. Like I've never seen a control deck dominate a field so hard, and like it just like threw away like Jace's. It played the Jace Architect of Thought.
That's the one. Yeah, where they were.
It had
the mini factor
Quicken
fiction
plus Supreme Verdict. It had Azorus Charm. And it had the Elixir of Immortality.
So he just keeps looping himself.
Yeah, you just loop the entire deck over.
Yeah.
He was playing against a burn deck in the final. It was like standard burn versus that. And like the burn deck was so dejected because all of his shit had died. He's just playing off the top.
Yeah.
And like
And
he's
this guy's just like
no, the
I think
dude's
I
like
might have seen that.
end of turn Sphinx's Revelation for 8. And he's just like, gain 8 life, draw 8 cards. Like, and his opponent at one point was like, "You having fun?" He's like, "Yes."
Yeah.
While we're on it, did he play the land that makes it so you have no hand size?
No.
Oh.
He didn't need to because you could just loop. You could just keep the best 7 cards every time.
I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
while
He
we're
could have for
playing,
free, like,
Commander,
Exactly.
just go
Because he was
for it.
basically casting Sphinx's Revelation every turn.
Right.
And so
That's so gross.
That's
they he was throwing away Jace Architects of Thought like they were nothing. He would so they said that throughout the entire tournament, you knew that your match was over when he plussed Architect of Thought because that was his only win condition.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh,
His only win condition was Jace Architect of Thought, which is the ultimate
Play something
is
out of your shit.
out of your opponent's deck.
Dude, I still really like
I'm
that.
done playing with my deck. Can I play with yours? That's
I still love that Jace. Like that, I think that Jace is pretty fun. Now here's a grief.
I guess he also had mill as a win condition since he could never mill out and his opponents could.
Yeah, I mean that is a win condition.
It is.
I mean that's what's going to happen first is they just call you an asshole and walk away.
As someone who's played a lot of Control in my life, I can tell you that he probably won a lot of games too. I don't want to do this anymore. I scoop.
Yeah, dude. When we were at that team thing, and you were playing standard, and it was you had Big Tef, and you fucking ultimated your last Big Tef,
Yeah.
and you had no win condition.
Oh yeah.
And the dude
Yeah.
fucking, you went for like a handful of
I just
turns.
went hard on it.
And
so
then,
I made a mistake. I had I was playing standard in a team event, and my only win condition was
Two
Big Teferi. That was my only win condition. My only win condition was to loot Big Teferi with itself. So like,
How do you actually get to
so
kill
you
them?
exile all your permanents. You exile all your opponent's permanents.
Yeah.
And then so every turn you draw Big Teferi, you play it, you negative on itself to put it on top, and you just draw.
Oh
it
yeah,
every
yeah,
turn.
yeah.
yeah.
And
So
then-
you mill them out.
You mill them out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
I,
win condition.
I ultimated Tef. I had to kill him to ultimate him, and didn't realize that it was my last one.
Uh-oh.
I realized it immediately after I did it.
Uh-oh.
Immediately after I did it, I'm like, oh shit, that was my last one. But I didn't say it. I didn't let him know. Kept a great poker
And he
face.
scooped.
I started speeding up. And I just started drawing cards very aggressively and exiling his permanents very quickly.
Mm.
And like, I just went at it as if I was
Yeah.
digging for something. And he scooped. And like, his
His
buddy
opponents
was
were
like,
so
dude,
pissed,
he
dude.
might not have another win condition. And he's like, no, he's got something. And like, so we went on to game 2.
Yeah.
And I won game 2.
Yeah.
And it was
Did you
over.
tell him
afterwards?
afterwards?
He asked me, he's like, he's like, that game 1, did you have anything else to win with? I'm like, nope.
Yeah. It's like
Nothing.
archetypes.
I exiled my shit.
All right.
Yeah, that was classic.
That's awesome.
So does he have?
It was a poker win.
McBuzzsaw has 2 counter spells. Does Nate have a Cascader? No.
Should hopefully get one with. I love the whale.
The whale is fucking awesome. It's going to be in the big creature cube. It's going to be exciting.
All right, this is easy. I like dumping the 4/4 because
Yes.
you get a free cycle.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see what he does.
That is the thing to do. He's already got another mana cycler in hand, so he should take the free cycle.
Wow, I was just thinking.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter that much.
It doesn't.
He's got a mana
It's,
up.
it's an
This is
extra. It's
instant.
an extra cycle. I
It
mean,
is an
that's-
extra cycle,
that's
but
all-
I mean,
that's all
like
it
if
is.
there's a land on top, it's not an extra cycle. So
Sure.
it really doesn't matter that much. He's thinking about it a little bit too hard.
Okay.
Okay, he kept that one. That's fine. Like I said, it's fine.
Well, I mean, it does keep his force active too.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, this was main phase. Okay, that's odd.
All right. John's still sitting on at least 2 counter spells.
Yeah, John's got to be feeling pretty okay.
And a remand now. Just gonna cycle this
Doesn't
thing.
he need like a million land in play?
He does, but he's got a lot of interaction to get
Yeah,
there.
he's
Okay.
got the stall out to reach
Um,
that point.
The bigger problem right now, though, is that he's just drawing all the lands in his deck.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Crack that fetch first.
Yeah, I would crack
Yeah.
the fetch first. I 100% would. Yeah, it's another fetch land. Oh, great. Well, we're gonna run out of fetchable lands here before long.
He's got
He hasn't seen a Cascader?
not
No
yet. No.
Cascaders.
And
You
that's-
Oh my gosh.
This I would
That's
say
how this
the
deck
number
loses.
one thing you lose to is not drawing
Yeah.
a Cascader or not drawing a third land.
yeah, because it happens. It fucking
That is the thing
happens.
you lose to the most.
Oh wow.
All right. Moving on to John.
Now is your build running double Otawara or?
I was running double Otawara, but my other Otawara was tied up in another deck, and a lot of people are running the Boseiju, so I just threw a Boseiju in there. I prefer the Otawara, though.
Okay.
We had actually
Locking
the
in.
last team event I played in. I was playing Living In, and my opponent was playing Blue White Control, and he got so happy because I had Living Ended, and he hit Supreme Verdict off the top to save his ass. And like in response, I would have wired my own Shardless Agent back to my hand and got to just untap and then reset the board. It was
That's
pretty
not cool.
It was pretty gross.
That's not cool. Feels bad.
All right. Should be a cycle or so from Nate at the end of John's turn. No? Okay. All right. No, I guess he didn't have a cycler. He just had the Brazen Borrower.
Well, the way this
Fetch
is going is
first,
he's going to be
Nate.
casting that thing.
God damn it, man. Just fetch first. Okay, well, there's that.
Well, you can't do it now.
Well, I mean,
You can't do it now. You got to pass.
yeah.
This is a no-brainer.
You're going to be bouncing the Dryad.
Next turn, you
John's
can actually
turn.
hard cast Force. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not in the worst space he could be in. Depends on what John does with his mana.
he did need to be thinning this whole time. That would have helped him
that would have
out.
helped a lot for sure.
I
John's
mean,
got a
it would have helped.
fuckload-
I said it would help a lot. That's not even true. It would have helped a minimal amount.
Right. It would have done.
It would have done a
something.
thing, probably.
It would have done a thing. It would have done a thing. John doesn't have anything to invest his mana into, so he's got all the counter magic up, which is unfortunate for Nate. Because he's sitting on 2 counter spells and a remand. So
best case scenario for Nate here is actually that he just hits another Cascader.
yeah.
Remand is
Yeah.
brutal.
I mean,
Do you bounce the Dryad just to be efficient? Because he's sitting on this thing, or do you leave that up for pitch material?
I don't hate that. I don't hate it at all.
It's either bounce it or leave it up for pitch.
I like doing something on your opponent's turn. So
Yeah. That's where I'm at with it.
it doesn't really do a whole lot.
It
But-
doesn't now, but or just jam the 3/1 flyer. There's
But he's
that.
also at the point where if he's got Scapeshift, it's just lethal anyway. So
Yeah. Maybe just jam the 3/1.
the Dryad just doesn't matter anymore at this
Yeah.
point when he's got this many lands in play.
I think he should just get a clock down, get a evasive dude into play, start beating face.
Yeah, or he's just gonna do nothing. That's always a play you can make too. Or not make. Okay, that's the best
All
draw.
right.
That's the absolute
Now-
best draw. Pass turn. Just pass turn,
Yep.
mate. You can do all the things here.
Oh, he's gonna go for it.
No.
He's gonna
No, this
go
is the
for it.
wrong order.
Damn it.
Oh yeah. You want him to
No.
fight on. You want him to spend his mana on his turn.
Yes. Don't do it, Nate. Don't.
He's
Oh my
doing
god,
it.
this is not where you want to fight over it, Nate. Oh, this is too bad.
Well, yeah, he's just walking into. Oh,
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah. What? Okay.
This is his first day. Cut him some slack. I'm not going to, but you should.
I've been
Ooh,
trying to.
got close there.
All right, and then John says, "Remand is the
Remand.
funniest."
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Does
like-
he have a grief in hand? Because that would be hilarious.
I think it goes back to hand,
No.
or no?
No, it goes to hand. Was that a yes? To hand. Hand. Fucking hand.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Okay. The walkie-talkies.
You're so angry.
These walkie-talkies like really trigger my blood pressure when people can't hear me.
Yeah.
Because I could hear him.
Should
fine.
do like an intercom thing.
Yeah, we tried.
That's what this fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
seriously?
Yeah.
It didn't
yeah,
work?
but-
It didn't
well,
work either.
Well, we needed like a
better one, I guess.
$1,000 overall cost intercom. That's
Oh,
an
hell
like,
no.
Legitimate intercom system. Like the just desktop intercom systems are probably trash.
This is cool.
All right.
I think Nate's dead.
I mean, he's not in great shape. So
What's
yeah,
in
2-2.
John's hand?
Another
Count.
two counter spells.
Is it 2?
2 counter spells. Yeah.
Yeah, he's screwed until he gets another cascade.
God. Fetch.
He did a round?
Okay, he's got grief now. This is good.
Thanks for remanding me a black card in my hand.
Grow Spiral in response.
Why?
Just cause, I mean.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, this is no longer a double counterspell situation.
It is. It's
in response to this fetch, I'm totally firing off Violent Outburst right now.
Yeah.
Ugh. This is why he hasn't fetched. He's about ready to die.
Yeah. The only point that matters is the last one, though.
He's dead. All John has to do is play a land.
Counterspell has been his best friend today.
Yeah. No, he's
drawn
just dead
in.
naturally to no shenanigan. Just a land drop.
Just do your thing. Do your thing. This is the best time right here.
It's pretty much the only time.
You-
No.
Do
Yeah.
an upkeep.
How many mountains does he have without?
Upkeep. Upkeep's fine.
Yeah.
He's
Does
casting an
Valakut is
EOT.
6 other mountains or 5?
Huh?
How many mountains does Valakut track naturally? How many-
It's 5.
It's 5.
It looks for 5, and then the
Okay.
6
So
triggers.
even without a Dryad, John could just play.
If he has Scapeshift,
It's over.
it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just if it's
3.
5, if he just plays a mountain, it's over.
3, 4,
'Cause he has 5 mountains right
This is
now.
actually over. Oh no. Okay, he kept the thing to.
He
pitch.
still has 5 to 7 mountains in his deck. Right
Yeah.
around. Teamer runs.
Oh, okay.
between-
He had another one.
Ugh.
He had discarded that at some point. Hopefully, it didn't get griefed out of his hand. Griefing creatures is like the worst thing you can do.
Yes.
And for aspiring living end players, the most natural enemy to you is this Dalthy Voidwalker card.
Oh yes. Use the trigger appropriately. Make sure he doesn't.
Please
get
don't
rammed.
put the Scapeshift on top.
Okay. Yeah. Oh god, is it 3
Uh,
lands? Oh god.
He's dead.
He's dead.
All the actually
Endurance.
no
There
endurance.
you go.
Endurance
There
on
you
top.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. What? Is there 2 of them?
Yeah, there's,
Okay, cool.
he just likes to dirtle on libraries.
Okay. What you got, bro? You got a
He
land
did
in
it
hand?
main phase?
Does he have no land in hand?
He
Is
has
it-
nothing.
is
in
it-
hand.
oh,
He has
okay.
nothing
So
in hand. Nate gets that.
wow. Nate just stumbles into a win. Just stumbling, bumbling, rumbling. God damn.
Deck's good.
Crazy.
Deck's good.
I attack with everything.
Rawr.
Woo! Damn.
That was close. The architects sealed that. The
Yeah, it did.
architects sealed
Yeah, it
that.
did. Those triggers do matter.
Without the architects, he would have died. Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank God there was
Absolutely would have died.
thank God there was an endurance in his deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which should be good against living in, but damn.
Yeah, that was
rough.
intense.
You hate to see it because that was not optimal. That was suboptimal. We'll call it
Yeah,
that.
again, it's his first time out.
Yeah,
This
which
is
you
first
would
time.
expect, but I hope he learned something.
Oh, he will. He will.
And he got a win, and that's the big
Yeah.
thing. So he's 2-0. And
Nice. All right. Well, that's-
nobody took her a challenge, John. No, nobody's playing mono green.
No.
Nobody's even playing Tron or Hardened Scales, which I would have counted.
Yeah.
I was 100. That's what I figured it would be.
Wait, Matt's not playing Hardened Scales tonight? Or
he is, but he's not playing mono green.
Oh.
That was the challenge. It's St. Patrick's Day.
brought-
Anybody who 2-1s with a mono green deck gets a point.
I boarded for the first time in months. I played Fracturing Gust to my sideboard.
Hooray.
Legit.
The card's sweet.
It's so much fun.
It is, dude. When it's good, it's like crippling.
So I
Just
assume that you're
crippling.
boarding out your ley lines when you bring that in. Because that would be gross.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess that'd be. Yeah, I don't know that I would. I think I just hold them back, or like bounce it back to my hand.
Yeah. Yeah.